squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Gamecocks will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back looking for help. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. Now, I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So, no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time.
Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pulls it in. It's Glover. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Gamecocks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy's a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But
there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They went 3-and-out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's as if you're in GOAT in a space odyssey. Williams, Bryce alive on third down. That's reeled in. It's Dortch. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields to punt. Wants to make a play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the big zone. Breaks into the open. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Getting set for the point after.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders. Right.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Mississippi State right back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Reese. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thompson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. The give is to Taylor. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown Gamecocks! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. Mississippi State going up tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Got enough for the 1st. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Tempo and overdrive.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got a man. It's Thompson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Handoff from the gun. And a short gain here in the 1st quarter will come to a close. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Pittman. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Thompson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
With the catch, it's Dortch. Not going to get there, not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Auburn is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Tigers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is.
Scanning the field, it's Rayner.
Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the...
Breaks away on the left. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Using his legs, it's Robinson. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown for the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. It's complete to the left. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. The Bulldog looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Reese. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
They booted away on 4th down. Now on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here's the pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Quickly complete. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Turning it on. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. Under fire. He's going for it all. Pulls it in down the sideline. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
He'll bring it out. It's Gresham. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Running back searching for a hole. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Leach. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Taylor has it. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. It's complete to the right. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Fights off a defender. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Reese. And he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. That's caught. It's Glover. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. They'll go to the counter play. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. The give from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Got a man, it's Dortch. There he goes. Good, solid tackle. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make it.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point,
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The give is to Taylor. Open space at the 25. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad one that shuts your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Running to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the crow route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot and zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6-time tonight. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets it past the marker. Breaks into the open. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Taylor has it. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he's wrestled to the ground. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. And just execute, you got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. From the gun, the ground game.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Back to throw, it's Overton. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
The sure hands, it's Dortch. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Makes the catch. It's Boykin. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense set on first down. To throw, it's Simpson. Takes the easy one to the back. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it behind the line. It's Pittman. Now the connection takes it to the 11. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He wants to throw it again. Rushes on him. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Red pass, it's complete. At the 45, on its way. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They'll test the right side. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the line.